Alright, that is all the setup that needs to happen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Team WP's online Oceania tournament. I believe we're up to number 12 now. This series has been running for, quite a few weeks now, a couple of months even. And we've been having some really good fights every either Monday or Tuesday night. These are all in preparation for the main event when Championship Edition finally drops. That's when we will get to see the official league running. I guess this is probably as official as anything though. But yeah, once that kicks off, then we'll have a different tournament, much running instead. So we're getting to the end of this run. 14 players in the bracket tonight. Nice, decent sized one. We usually get like smallest I've seen is probably 8. Biggest is over 20. This is a decent sized bracket. A couple of good matches to be shown. I've just realised that my microphone stand is right in the middle of the bracket, so I can't see it. But we can see here we have Freezer, our top seed. He's been winning these tournaments wild about, and there's no time for losing. Then we have Vu and Oceania fighting off-screen first. Our first matchup should be Shenkan and Jolted Chicken. Sorry about that. I've a bit of a throat issue at the moment. Don't know what's causing that. So hopefully I'm not coughing too much throughout the stream. But yeah, after that we have Electro Bonita going up against Turkish Bread, Killer Queen against Tahaka, and then Fangry going up against Itsy Bitsy. Fangry has already told me off for putting him on stream. I don't know if he thought that'd get him off stream, because it definitely hasn't worked. And then Case versus Mr. Ice Guy, and then waiting for his turn is Rumors, of course, stalwart in these tournaments. So let's get these guys into the lobby. Let's start off. I invite both of them. And Shin.
It's go time.
Yeah, okay. So these two names need to be swapped. We'll save that. And as we can see, we have Jolted Chicken, a gold Laura. I think I've run into this guy once or twice in ranked. Very, very good Laura. Has got his V-trigger sequences down really well. Actually, that's one thing I've noticed, is that if he activates and he has 10% of health left, then you're still in trouble. You need to kill him. And we're just waiting for Shenkan. Not currently online in Discord. Thanks, Shen. Letting the people wait as always. We'll give him a couple of minutes, and if he doesn't make it on, we might switch to our other on-stream match, which will be Fangry going up against Itsy Bitsy. Alright. Before we jump too far ahead though, you can't hear much game audio until we actually start the matches, but how are we doing for sound? Is the music too loud? Is my voice too loud? Can you hear the fan that's blowing on the other side of the room? Yeah. Second, I shall grab a drink. Excellent. Thanks, Spider. For all the fellow Aussies out there listening, I hope you had a good Australia Day yesterday. I can't remember what happened last night, but I woke up with a black eye, so either something went well for me or something went badly. Let's try one last time with Shinkan. It's not usually like him to be slowing us down. He's not on his other account that I can see. Let's close that. Yes, he is. I'll wait until he gets in here and we'll jump to the back of the queue. Here we go. Let's kick this off then. I think I need to get myself a kill switch for this mic so I can cough in peace, not bother you guys with it. But yeah, so Jolted Chicken, Laura, going up against Shenkan. Be interesting to see who he picks today. Last week he was playing as Ken. He's also pulled out a Lucia a couple of times, and of course the Zeku is always waiting to beat the rest of us up without much effort. Very good Zeku player is Shenkan. I tried to verse him at CCH a couple of weeks ago and got flogged. Well and truly flogged. It wasn't even a fair fight. Let's see how we're going. Okay, here we go. The moment of... And he's pulled out the Guile, of course. That was the character he played through Season 2, back when Ed vs. Guile was a thing of nightmares. Alright, we're going for the... I don't know what he's trying to be camouflage with there, with the green and the dark. Maybe some sort of mud. I'm not sure. Red boots definitely blending in with the ones at the bottom. Oh, V-skill too. Alright. Chicken has the health lead here, but it's giving it away with those sorts of jumps in. Alright, command grab, what's the mix up? Or as Case would say, what's for breakfast? Oh, overhead from downtown. Shen is definitely ready for it and has pushed him to the corner for his trouble. Oh, no anti-air there. Alright, Shen just being oppressive here with these booms and manages to catch out Jolted Chicken.
Round 2.
Not a bad start there for Jolted Chicken though. He started... Oh, I don't think he realises that that's one way to handle it, but from what I know, I want to say this V-skill 2 for Guile is -7 if you block it, so it's actually... So at that sort of range, it's definitely punishable. Oh, there we go, knee to the face. Alright, Shen... Oh, big jump in over the forward, heavy punch. Jolted Chicken corners himself here. Oh, goes for the V-skill dash and command grab, doesn't pay off. Oh, there we go, punch. Okay, counter hit, let's see what he can do with this. Oh, calls out the DP, does not kill though, but then catches him low.
Final round. Fight.
Alright, good showing here from Jolted Chicken. I'm impressed so far. Oh, there we go, that's... Catches the jump back. Hey baseball, how's it going? I feel like I could be accused of favoritism here due to the choice of song this week. Go, another overhead works out for him this time, but now he's stuck in the corner. He's going to have to handle this boom pressure. Oh, uses the... Alright, that's punishable, but no, just walks up, activates on block. Alright, Jolted needs to do something here, but he can do this. Oh, I was going to say, he can do this with all the filthy Laura damage and mix-ups, but didn't get a chance to. Instead got jumped in on. Guile takes out first game of the night. Are you saying that Castle 09 and Shen are the same person?
Round 1.
To be fair, I don't think I've ever seen the two of them in the same room.
Fight.
I shouldn't say, yeah. Yeah, Shen, if you're watching this back, don't read the chat at this moment. Nothing was said. Don't need Shen on suicide watch. Oh, there we go. Counter hit confirms off the throw bait. Overhead again. Jolton uses that a lot, but isn't getting much off it. It's not really. Oh, big jump in, gets blocks, but gets in the air. Okay, Jolton's got to work out how to get in here, and he's got V-Trigger ready, 1 bar. He just needs to get in and activate, and he can get the mix going. Oh, there we go, command throw. What comes next? Dash up, another one. One more. Oh, there we go, straight through whatever button that was. I think it was a crouching heavy punch.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay. Big forward and after the face. No, that's not a great idea. Jolt is definitely in this game though. It's maybe Shen's Guile is a lot like Castle 09's in that it's not. Good to see the Jolton Chicken Cheer Squad is here. G'day Anth, how are you? Oh, whiffs the command throw, just gets away with it. Lots of buttons here, pushing Shen to the corner, but he manages to force his way out. Uses a crush counter to build the space again. Jumps in. Was that on a punish to the fireball? I thought that was a bit slow, but Shen obviously not ready for it. Alright, here we go, the activation. Just using these burns to push her in the corner. Oh, goes for the V-Skull. Good tech there. Oh, uses the fireball to protect it. Alright, next hit kills for both of these characters, I want to say. And there we go, Shen manages to land it. They've drawn up the round count again.
Fight.
And as I look, I'm seeing there's a bunch of results that are being posted in Discord, so I'll go through those in a minute. But it's more exciting at the moment. Oh wow, there we go, another one. Walks forward but doesn't. I think maybe Jolted is a bit cautious here. Maybe expecting Shen to be a bit more wake up DP happy, but he's been fairly calm. Alright, here we go. This will do a lot of damage. He's going for that one again. Okay, next hit will do it. Oh, where was the confirm? There we go. He does it. Now, Jolson Chicken said before this started in Discord, this should be quick, but he's definitely putting up a fight here. He looks well and truly in this match. So as I wait, I'll just quickly update the brackets here and see that Case has beaten Mr. Rice Guy 2-1.
Fight.
Nth, I think you need to mow your lawn, mate. That's a lot of grass there. There we go. We're pressing plenty of buttons there and getting some hits off them. He has joined Fledglings a few times. He won it a couple of weeks back, I believe, and then wasn't able to join in the next couple. So I think he went on holidays over Christmas or something like that. Oh, he's graduated, has he? You might need to ask Dang Scorpio that he's the man with all the numbers when it comes to fledgling. Oh, just out of range for the EX command grab. That's disappointing. This last game is starting to slip away from Jolted. Oh, that was a move of desperation there. Now more than ever, he needs to calm down. Focus on things like anti-airs. No, Shen's seen that trick a few times. He's probably one of the he's sort of talking about. As a Melbourner, he's seen. Oh wow, just missed it. All right, and this will chip. Jumps backwards. No, that wasn't what you wanted to do at all. Jumping forward would have saved you there. Although I think that jump was already happening before the start. Perhaps. No, I think Laura's only got armored moves, not projectile invincible moves. But there we go. Shenkan taking it 2-1 over the Jolted Chicken. Let's see. While I just go through and update this range of brackets that people have thrown at me, we see that Nez has beaten Dahaka 2-0. What else do we have here? Vu has won his match 2-0 as well. Lots of 2-0s so far. This is pretty rough. Turkish Bread also 2-0. Where is Turkish Bread? Right there. And Rumours and Case have already fought their match. They're well and truly on it. And Rumours has beaten Case 2-0. Damn. Okay, so let's get the next match on stream. That will be KKO Fangria going up against Itsy Bitsy. No, I definitely do not want to leave the Battle Lounge. Itsy. Just needed a moment to update the scorecard. So Itsy Bitsy last week came second, I want to say. But definitely one of his strongest tournament showings that he's had in a very long time. I remember that at the end of that tournament, there was not a lot of commentating going on, so I did a pretty poor job there. But Itsy Bitsy has definitely been leveling up his game over the last few weeks, last few months even, and is looking to be scary. This Nikali pick's really working out for him. He's not afraid to bust out the Blanco when it's needed. Alright, so yeah, before I get too far into this match, let's quick check through chat. Good to see that Jolted's got his cheer squad here. So g'day Nth, Puck Mungo, Baseball Super. I saw Itsy Spider come through earlier. Azaradin 001 and Vu. Hope you're all having a good night, or if it's not a night, hope you're all having a good day. Where is Fang? Fang, you're killing me, man. Let's get him in here. Let's send another request. Let's find out where we are. Okay. Got pings going on in the chat. Everything's going on. And these guys are ready to kick off. Just make sure the... Alright, so going on off stream at the moment will be Shenkan going up against Turkish Bread. Bit of a shame there. I would have liked to get that match on the screen. That will be quite a good match to watch. But instead we'll have Fangria and Itsy Bitsy, and that will be just as much fun. Fangria, of course, playing Zeku at the moment, although he's also got a Kage. And Itsy Bitsy, of course, the Blanca / Nikali. So it'll be interesting to see who each of these players pick. He's pulled out the most Blanca costume there is. Fantastic. But Fang's got his Kage going.
Fight.
Dressed all in black, is about as edgy as you can get. Okay, Itsy jumps in to start his offense, and ooh, there we go. Catches an anti-air apparently. It's Kagi. Stops it just in front of him. Fang looking a bit rattled already. He's just sort of not sure what to do about this lunatic flying around the screen. Alright, dive kick down, but doesn't get anything off it. Okay, there we go. Let's start some pressure. Activates. Using V skill 2, V trigger 1. That's not the V trigger that I've seen. I think most Kages would pick. Most of them prefer V trigger 2 for the whatever it is, the hard knockdown on the ground smash and also the demon. This started at 8:30, so about half an hour ago, maybe 20 minutes. Fang, Itsy Bitsy using these flanker balls to not really attack. Okay, that apparently still is an anti-air. Goes for another throw, but gets attacked that time. Ooh, what's he catching? Alright, this will be tilting Fangria to no end. Alright, he's got him in the corner. Uses axe pressure. Pushes it in. Alright, stun is a big problem for Itsy Bitsy. Oh no, uses the slowdown to realise what he's doing. Alright, Fangria in the corner now. Gets the crouching medium punch counter hit. Doesn't do anything with it. And that'll be the end of game 1 already.
Loco wins.
Sorry Topaz, I didn't get a chance to post the information this morning. Next week, I think next week it'll be on Monday. And I'll try to post a reminder in the morning in the Discord so that if you want to jump in, you'll have a bit more forewarning. This week I only really managed to post it right in the at about 4ish, so it didn't really get much time to join in. But yeah, it should be on Monday. I don't think I'll I decided to push it to Tuesday this week for the for Australia Day, also because I was out partying. Fang's got a bit of the life deficit to work with here. He's buttons from Itsy Bitsy. Okay, there's an anti-air. Another throw. It's where he's getting all his damage at the moment. Oh. Goes to the overhead, gets clipped out of it. Oh, gets caught by the follow-up of the V trigger. Fang's in a lot of trouble here. He's down a bar. He's down a round, and he's down a game. If he's going to make a comeback, it's got to start here. Alright, throws a fireball, tries to get in after it. Alright, that's how you want to do it. Crush counter. And he's cornered himself. Oh, Itsy Bitsy just... Alright, finally a punish for a blanket ball. Itzy's been quite clever with how he's using it. A lot of them... Always... Okay, oh, that's plus on that side, so throw. Goes low this time. Here we go. Fangria has taken his first round. He's got himself on the board now, but he's still got a mountain to climb. Whips that straight over Itzy's head. Itsy just whiffing these buttons. Alright, stun is an issue. Stun is a problem for Fangria. This won't kill. Even I'm not James Chen enough for that. Alright, DP. Get off me, he says. Dive kick. Fangria does like Kage's dive kick quite a lot. He uses it fairly often. That's something I noticed when I was playing him yesterday as well. Alright, this... Oh, wow, there we go. That's... Oh... just a second too early, well not even a second too early on the crush counter. Instead he has to finish that with the overhead. And has the... Yep, stream control has just crashed. Fantastic. Brad on the board.
Round 1.
Let's update like this. Alright, hopefully the scores will have to change in a moment, but either the stream controls crashed. Catches him with the jumping. I think that was a light kick. Turns out to be a great air-to-air button for Blanca here. Does not get the air-to-air there. Fangry having a lot of trouble with these Blanca balls. Itzy's really just doing them in his face. Oh, and there we go, the wake-up DP to answer the wake-up DP. We're back to set point for Itsy Bitsy.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright, go start the first real fireball that Brad has thrown all night. Goes for the jump over. I think you should have been able to whiff punish that somehow. Alright, those Blanca balls trading with the dive kick are definitely in Itzy's favour. Uses the EX ball to get to escape. How range these fireballs? There we go again. That EX ball to escape the corner. There we go. We've got some sick mix-ups going. What will he do now? Oh, he'll just whiff that. That's a sweep. That's punishable. And is that dead? Yes, it is. Fangry and Itsy Bitsy both on set point.
Final round. Fight.
I think I don't know if anyone's a Kage main in the audience or has a bit of Kage experience, but V-Skill 2 and V-Trigger 1, they're not really the common Kage picks, are they? Itzy also... Oh, there we go. There's the EXDP. Get off me. Matchup dependent? Okay. Oh, wow. He just went for it. No confirms needed. Catches him. It's anyone's match here. Good patience from Fangry. Oh! Dodges the EX command jump grab thing.
Blanca wins.
But Blanca manages to take that in the end. Okay. Itzy moves on in the bracket to take on... Who would be taking on? Killer Queen. So that'll be quite a good match. Let's jump across to the bracket while I work out what's going on in the Discord and things like that. As we can see, we have Freezer and Vu taking it on stream next. Shenkan and Turkish Bread will be fighting it off stream, and I'm pretty sure they will be finished with their match by now. Killer Queen and Itsy Bitsy will also be on stream. We'll have some Blanca on Ed action for you coming up real soon. And Rumors has beaten Case 2-0 to move on in the bracket into the winners semi. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Turkish Bread. Okay, we have 2-0 to Turkish Bread over Case. I should probably stop showing you guys that. Let's stop hiding the things. Let's get Freezer and Vu in here. And you guys can stop seeing behind into the sausage factory as it may be. This is Freezer though, always ready to go. He's one of my favourite guys in these tournaments simply because when it's his turn up, he will jump straight in. Vu not too far behind though. So let's go. Set that to 0, set that to 0, save that. They tell me to move out of the way. Spread 2-0 over Case. Let's move down in here. Do we have any Xavier beat Case 2-1. Can't say I saw that coming. Well, I guess they're both quite reasonable, strong players. And Jazza Electro Bonita has taken it over a Jolted Chicken. Where are we? One thing I forgot to do, and I'm a terrible person for it, but just pretend none of you guys saw that. But now it was always set this way, but if you type in !bracket, you will get the bracket for the current tournament.
Round 1.
This has been interesting. We've got Frieza dropping Honda to bring out Chun, and Vu playing Sagat. Going back to some good old-fashioned Street Fighter 2 tournament picks. That's punishable, but not by that. And Vu throwing out a standing heavy punch. Oh, there's a good DP there. -2. Just goes for the standing medium kick. The medium punch, sorry. Alright. Frieza just forcing him back into the corner with his massive buttons, but while he's got the health, well, he's got a screen advantage, he definitely does not have a life advantage. Oh, goes for the mix-up, goes for a reset, but fails. Empty jump low, doesn't get anything else off it. Alright, Vu activates, using the worst V-trigger of Sagat's, I might add. Alright, here we go, that's activated. That's a punish to take that match. What else are we seeing?
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, here we go. So Frieza is now pushing Vu into the corner again, and this time he's got a bit better life lead so far, although it is very early in the match. No, I'm sorry. Sagat V-Trigger 1 is... Oh, there we go. Goes to the DP. I don't think he knows what his crush counter button is, though. But Sagat V-Trigger 1 is objectively the best V-Trigger in the game. No one else gets a cannon. And cannons are sick. Oh, there we go. Catches him on the other side. Big crush counter, but nothing to do with that range. Carrot DP to catch out the... I don't know if he'd let go there, but I don't think he had enough health to get away with that. Gets a standing life punch, but isn't ready to confirm and do anything. Okay, here we go. That's a big bit of damage. One of the best parts about Sagat is that incredible damage of a single hit. And confirming into that. Okay. Vu kind of scared to use his fireballs. Not really throwing them out. This won't. Alright, I am James Channing. All of this, that definitely will kill, as we just saw.
Sagat wins.
Okay. So...
Round 1.
Let's keep watching. Goes for the Tiger knee straight off into a fireball. Not... Do you, madman? Goes for a... I think that was actually a Kara DP, but he doesn't get it. Alright, uses the uses that Tiger knee to close space, but I think it's jumped in on. Now he's cornered. Frieza is just eating through his health right now. Stun is a big problem. Oh, goes for an instant air overhead, fails, but then gets the throw to stun instead. Back heavy punch takes it for him.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, -2. Just backdashes out of the throw attempt. Frieza pressing a lot of buttons here just to eat the fireballs. I think Vu's worked out that he has them now. He wasn't using them that much in the first game. Just in after the -2. Yeah, you can't jump in like that. Activation gets fear reversal. Get off me. Oh, catches him out there. I don't know if he could have done anything with that. Activate. Oh, makes it safe. Does it again, but does... Oh, no punish. Frieza throwing out some serious meter. That was it. Believe Kara DP would have connected. There might have had to be DX. Now Vu has thrown away all his meter. Still got V-Trigger, although the armor won't save him now. And fireball straight into Chun's legs as she tries to overhead. Throws out that standing medium punch again. He's obviously expecting Frieza to get quite aggressive to start off with, although she hasn't done so far. Drops combo. Just keeps walking back and... The air reset gets him out of that. Yep, just using the standing light kick. We've completely forgotten how to DP. Story of my life, really. Oh wow, you got hit by the first hit, knocked out, and then blocked the second. Alright, so just remember that Vu here is on set point at the moment. So the next hit will win in within the set. Frieza, of course, has to win this, and he won't do it like that. So Vu taking it 2-0 over Frieza with this Sagat. Alright, don't know I saw that coming. Let's have a look at what's happening next. We have a lot of players waiting in the bracket for their next game. And we will have Itsy Bitsy going up against Killer Queen next. Let's jump straight into here and go Killer Queen, Itsy Bitsy back. Okay. Gamble, but Itsy Bitsy will kill him first. Killer Queen. Itsy Bitsy we've seen has got his blanket ready to go. Be interesting to see who Nez picks. Will he bring out Ed? He has been using Ed quite effectively. Alright, so which matches are currently going on? We've probably got Rumours waiting for his turn up next. He will be on stream for us very soon. We'll be able to see which character, which I think he's still working on his Cody. So we'll be able to see all the rock shenanigans he's got ready for us. Let's jump back to the bracket while we're still waiting for Nez. Vu and Turkish Bread are our other semi-finalists for winners. Down here though we see that Electro Bonita is waiting for the loser of this match. Acedia is then waiting for the winner of that match. Shenkan waiting on the winner of Fangaria versus Dahaka. That'll be quite soon to finish, I want to say, because they've been playing for quite a while now. And Frieza will drop down to take on Mr. Rice Guy. Okay, they're just getting the GGs coming through now, so we'll have a result in a moment as these two players ready up. Before we jump in though, I will just quickly confirm, are we happy with the game audio? That's the one thing we didn't get to check before. Is it mixed in well with the other stuff? Can you not hear the characters? Can you hear too much of me? Alright, they have said GG, but they haven't told me any scores. Let's see who's up next though. This is Blanca, I'm guessing, up against Ed.
Round 1.
Audio's good. Cheers. Thanks, Vu.
Fight.
Alright, here we go. We saw that Itzy was able to use those Blanca balls quite effectively. Oh, that's a drop and a half. Switches sides. That's a bad way to start your game. You got the crush counter. That would have been perfect for him, but instead he gets crush countered in response for it. That's the thing about Ed, of course. The same thing with Folk as well. A lot of their specials are very minors, and that one there in particular also crush counterable. So if your execution isn't on, you will get punished. Oh, drops it when he's looking for the high for the air V skill. Alright, that's alright. We did see last time that that Nez was using this V skill V reversal quite effectively to punish Blanca balls. So Itsy Bitsy was forced to use them in different ways. Only use them properly when Nez didn't have a V reversal. Alright, he's stuck in the corner. He's got to work out how to get through this now. Oh, catches him. Not killed. Next hit will kill for both of them. Nez just beats him out with a crouching jab.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay. Okay. Alright, Itsy Bitsy stuck in the corner at a life deficit. Nez making the most of that Psycho Flicker, which is now quite a threat in this season after the buffs. Now completely safe on block, and also pushes forward quite a lot further, so it can be used very effectively in block strings and just in confirms as well. Alright, eats the jump in. Alright, plus frames into the knee. Goes underneath, but I was about to say, Nez playing his usual patient game, but then he gets crush counted. This will be it, I want to say. Activation into CA. You don't even need to ask, will that kill?
Ed wins.
So that's 1-0 to Nez.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay. Alright. Ed's turn to be stuck in the corner. Texas throw. Oh, okay. Switches side and punishes with the V reversal. That is about as good a use meter as you can hope to get. Itsy Bitsy got to work out how he's going to escape now. Use that Blanca ball again. Alright, both players are sort of backing off. Swinging out far range. No, don't jump in on Nez. He's always ready with that with those up kicks. Alright, dashes away, runs away to activate. Ball clips him. Uses the Blanca ball just to escape then. A lot of these Blanca balls just not hitting at all. Alright, there we go. There's a good bit of damage there. This will kill though. Oh. No, he drops it. Bitsy not ready with the punish. That's plus. He's got to work out how. Oh, goes for the throw. He's held out so long, but then finally needed to take that.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright, Nez is now on set point as well. Sorry, not as well. There's only one of them on set point. taking a lot of damage there. That's not how you want to. It's not how you want to start your glorious comeback. Maybe it's all part of the plan though. Maybe the mix-up is that he's mixing up the amount of health and he's left alive. Oh, big damage there. Resets into the command throw. Oh, gets the punish. See, of course, not in V-trigger, so couldn't escape. Escape activate. Catches the backdash. Do a fair amount of damage. Can he kill? No. Shove the knees into his face though.
Final round. Fight.
Okay. Cool. Slide. That's not going to work for you. Alright, he just stands there and lets Nez throw out that V skill. Uses the forward hop. Plenty of lightning being thrown around here. Nez just escapes from that with a V reversal. Oh, that's... Alright, how does he escape? Not by getting crush countered. Alright, Nez just needs to throw all that crush counter. That will do it for him. And Nez takes that 2-0 over Itzy.
Ed wins.
That is the end of our second round of games. Which means that our top 6 in winner's side are Vu and Turkish Bread, Killer Queen and Rumors. Not the end of Itzy's night though. He's now ready to drop down and take on Electro Benita and Jazza in losers. But it's a much longer road for him to get to the end now. Let's see, are we ready to go with the next game? I think we are. I think we're going to get Vu versus Turkish Bread up next. Let's... Turkish Bread. Get both of them in here. I will set the scoreboard. First Turkish. Helps if I can spell Turkish. Turkish Bread in first, so I need to swap names. Oh wow, and so Mr. Rice Guy has just beaten Frieza 2-0. Frieza is on his way out. So long way to fall for one guy who's been up in our top 3 the last... Well, he's won 3 out of the last 4, I want to say, and up in the top 3 for every other game as well.
Let's do this.
But yeah, that's Frieza out. That's his night over. Oh, he can sit in the bleachers and cheer along with the rest of you. And we'll see who goes up next. We're getting the GGs for Shenkan going up against Fangria. Just waiting for a score there, and that is 2-0 Shen over Fang. Okay. So Turkish Bread has been playing Urian by the sounds of it, and Vu is sticking with Sagat. He seems to be repping the low tier life.
Round 1.
I'm interested to see how he goes here. Random freeze there. Hopefully that's only once. Wow. Okay, that's about as aggressive as round size as you can get. It doesn't get punished though. Good conversion off the lights. Click on. Now, I can't see this being a great matchup for Sagat with Urian's V-Trigger 2 because Sagat does V-Skill 2 because Sagat does struggle against characters who have multiple fireballs since he's only really got the choice. He's got very fast fireballs, but as you can see that V-Skill 2 fireball is incredibly quick and also has a lot of hits to it, so you can't really contest it with his own. bad place for Vu. He's got to work out how to come back here. Sagat, not really a sort of character who can come back from these sorts of things. Maybe he's just looking to build up meter, but he gets a crashing medium kick instead of a fireball.
Round 2. Fight.
Yep, there we go. That's how you want to start. We got 2 DPs. Oh, dashes instead of DPs that one. I think that was a misinput there. There we go. It's whiffing that forward heavy kick now. Now I see how bad it looks when I do it. Alright. Vu in the corner, big jump over the okay, what's the mix up there? The old crash and light punch anti-air instead of DP. Oh, there we go, another jump in there, uncontested. Yep. Alright, there we go, that should have been converted into something, but he doesn't do it. Get it? Alright, Yuri is sitting on everything he needs here. The back throws does it.
Urian wins.
Turkish Bread going up 1-0 in this matchup. Well, first stick with Sagat. Sagat's looking fairly strong. He's got the DPs down. He's just I don't know. He's dropping a lot of health trying to play fireballs with his V-Skill 2 from Turkish Bread.
Round 1. Fight.
Sanchez looking fairly crispy though. Well, that's the sweep, but Sagat's sweep itself not great. Punishing. Oh, there we go, another DP. Looking very crispy with these. Good counter hit confirmed. Sees the oh, catches him on the right side. That's there we go. That's about as good a Sagat round as you can hope for.
Round 2. Fight.
We've still got to win the stops the V-Skill. Great use of the EX fireball, but still throwing it out. Yep. I want to say that's 5 hits on. Yeah, I think against Urian with this V-Skill that Sagat really does need to be a bit more aggressive. Alright, so most people would actually get hit there, but Turkish Bread has played Sagat on his own, so he knows that the forward heavy kick is actually +3 on block. There you go, throws out. Goes straight through, length between them. Alright, waste the V-Skill fireball. Yeah, he's just got to sit there and hold that. Not much you can do here. Not a bad place for Sagat though. He's got dashed health. He just needs to score a couple more fireballs, which he can do from this far around. Alright, one more, but no, he gets double jabbed.
Final round. Fight.
Alright, this is a set point for Turkish Bread. Alright, that's done. I can't see this being killed. Especially not if he's dropping meaty like that. But Vu again has a mountain to climb here. He's going to need to work it. There, he jumps over it that time. Good confirm on that. That was another buff that Sagat got this season. That DP would have whiffed at that last season for that range. Alright. Oh, there we go. Throws out the G. It's just for good luck there, and that takes it for him.
Urian wins.
That's it's 2-0 to Turkish Bread. The other match we have is Itzy taking it 2-0 over Electro Bonita. he's starting his glorious losers run as we speak. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from there, but I don't know, it's sort of like the characters, like the Shotos don't really need a better fireball. Maybe Sakura, I think, but Akuma's fireball is pretty good. Ryu's is fine. Which of them would you really give an upgraded fireball? It's not going to be that useful. Alright, let's get Killer Queen in here. Killer Queen is there, and this will be Rumors, the first time we've seen him on stream tonight. Rumors, of course, always fairly strong contestant in these tournaments, usually staying right until the end of the night. Same thing with Killer Queen though, so this will be quite a good matchup for the second spot in Winners Final. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think any of the Shotos, if they got a fireball upgrade, would really need it. But on the other hand, when you think about it, Ryu got the parry thing, and it's like anything would have been better than that. Alright. Oh, still got Rumors set to 1. He does not start on 1. Okay, just one moment as I'm about to cough again. Thanks for the follow, NZ Maori boy. But yeah, again, I think Ryu would like it, but Ryu would like anything better than his V skills at the moment. Alright, so here we go. We got Cody. He's using V skill 2, so he's got the sway, and he's already using it. Oh, catches the fireball and gets around it, but then he's in range for follow up. And Rumors, of course, a pipe vote Cody. Ed opting for his own version of the sway and his favorite, the V skill 2, the enhanced snatcher. Now, I always thought that monks were meant to be fairly sedate sort of people, but these guys in the background are getting pretty hype. Oh, drop combo followed by a miss punish. Does not catch it. Oh, big swing, gets a crush counter. There we go. Rumors dashes into the fireball.
Round 2. Fight.
There we go. EX song from downtown. That's how you get in. Alright, plus frames. Goes to the... Oh, there we go. That's the sway. Close sway into the kick, but doesn't get punished for it. I want to say that's like -6. Maybe more. Well, out of range that time. Alright. Nez has to work through, although 2 crush counters in a row has let him push forward through across the screen. Alright, he'll be looking for a way to get this gets kicked through his jump. Out of his jump. Then walks forward into the pipe.
Final round. Fight.
There we go, another crush counter. Lots of big buttons being thrown around in this matchup. Oh, spends it early. So this isn't a bad option. He's waited long enough that Runa's already had his V trigger, so he's not giving it to him for using that. Although he definitely won't be making it back in this match. So if he's going to win, and he's not, that's going to kill. Alright, no, I am on point with my callouts today. There we go, kicks to the face. Rumors takes the first game.
Cody wins.
Well, that was a pretty big risk there from Rumors to take that. If that had been blocked by Nez, and he was in for a world of hurt, I don't think he would have killed, but he would have been in the range of next hit. Oh, catches the sway attempt, crush counter. Alright, back throw, trying to keep the screen space. Alright, anti-air's run point for these two. He definitely is. He's one of the best players in Australia, although Nez on the other hand is right up there as well, so getting a really good matchup here of some of the highest quality players in the country. Jump in. Gets a hell of a lot of damage for that. Just using his pressure to force him into the corner. Spent every ounce of meter he had on that block string, and then finally gets that one hit which takes it for him. Well, you won't be too worried. Plenty of time to build up EX meter, and Rumors isn't that far ahead. Oh wow, the buffer on that, that's... Backdashes away from something, but doesn't get caught, and so crush counter lets him out of the corner. Okay, we've got the pipe in action now. Dashes up into command throw. Let's go, Rumors. Activates. Is this dead? No, he doesn't have this. He doesn't have CA ready. Don't know why I thought he had CA ready there. Okay, so 1-1 in this first of our semis. These two are fighting for the chance to move into the winners final and face off with Turkish Bread. Oh wow, catches the whiff and attempt to punish the whiff. Rumors just continuing to force Nez into the corner. There's a punish on that. Oh wow, goes through the fireball, but then gets punished anyway. Alright, here we go. Cody with the pipe, always a scary prospect. Lets him jump in cold there. Alright, Ned's just really looking for his chance to activate here. That'll be it. Won't kill here, but he'll force him to the corner and drop his combo. And get killed for it.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, so Rumors on set point. Swinging for the hills here with that. That's his standing heavy kick. Goes to the target combo, doesn't get it. Whiffing a lot of buttons, but this has got him worked out. He's stuck in the corner now, just chipping away at his health with these psycho flickers. Oh wow, just does it raw and catches it out. Waits for the rock to fall and then anti-airs. Both characters looking for the last bit of damage to take it here. The Runa's hoping to get the most out of this. There we go, the damage on that.
Cody wins.
That's 2-0. That's 2-1 to Runas, taking it over Nez and securing the second point in our winners final. Moving down into losers, we see that Killer Queen will be taking on Shenkan in losers, and Vu, our other top 6 loser, is waiting for the winner of Oceania vs Itsy Bitsy. They have just said GG's to each other, which means that we can expect to see a score soon. Hopefully, come on, guys. Let's see. Do we want to go on to let's play winners. Let's leave these losers to continue sweating over each other for a bit. Get Turkish bread back in here. Okay, so that's Oceania. Taking it 2-1 over Itsy Bitsy, meaning that he's also losing to our losers top 6. Yes, and Rumors ahead of me notes that we are into the winners final. So this is top 3. This is first of 3, best of 5. Let's see, who do we have next? Get these names updated. Rumors ready to go as always. Cool. Turkish bread when he gets here. Said to be the tastiest of bread. Two guys both playing with their No, Cody beat Ed. Proof that Cody is the superior Ed. So yeah, Rumors and Turkish Bread both playing new characters this season. So Rumors has been working on this Cody for a while now, but I'm not sure how long Turkish Bread's been playing with Yuri, and he's looking fairly solid so far, but definitely still got a bit of putting together of how his gameplay goes together. That's maybe the most redundant thing I've ever said. Let's update this while we're waiting. Let's go and have a look at the bracket. That seems to be an interesting thing to do. Oh, no. Just as I say, let's go and look at the bracket. Turkish Bread jumps in here. There we go. Stream had almost crashed itself again. These two players go into the character select screen, and I assume we'll be having Cody going up against Yuri in here. Okay. So Purple Suit Man going up against Blue Shirt Dude. Sorry, it's pink and purple. Turkish Man, of course, a Turkish Spread, of course, a person of extreme style, as we can see with his choice of suit colour. Face. Throws him further into the corner. Turkish Spread sort of getting pushed back here, quite strong by Rumors. Back throw again, stay in the corner. EX5, headbutt. Alright, it's up to Turkish Spread to show him just how much of the robbery filth he's got from he's found out so far. We have the pipe. With headbutt. Then jab out whatever comes next. This is... I'm sorry I ever doubted Turkish Bread. Your Urian is about as Urian as you can get. Goes for the sway, but gets jumped in on instead. Alright. Rumor seems fairly unperturbed by the previous result. He's still keeping the same sort of game plan, but he's fairly aggressive. Oh, drops it. Alright, stands there and waits for what seems to be forever, but then both of them have the exact same idea with the throw in each other's face. Big jump in over the fireball, and that'll do it for Rumors.
Final round. Fight.
Rumors happy to throw out that sway in neutral quite a bit. He just does it. Doesn't get punished for it. Turkish Spread perhaps not quite comfortable with the range of his moves. Okay, here we go. This is Turkish Spread time to mount an offense. Tackle to push him in the corner. Rumors has to worry about stun. He has to worry a lot about stun. There we go. The double fireball takes it for him. That's Turkish Spread up 1-0.
Urian wins.
Rumor's well known for pulling out the Fang when he's not quite happy with how his first pick is going in these tournaments. But he's currently keeping with the Cody. He seems to think he's got this. Oh wow. He's really happy to abuse those slides, those sways. Alright, here we go. Command throw. The rock is out. Turkish Spread has the answer to that though. Oh, jumps in but doesn't press the button high enough. Alright, throws it back at him. Into the corner. All the damage. Horrible. This will kill, I want to say. Unless, no, the scaling is just too high, and he gets back thrown.
Round 2. Fight.
There we go. Rumor's just pushing again, straight into the corner, using these buttons of Cody just to keep working clean. That'll be a crush counter. Pulls out the throw. What a shimmy. Alright, Rumors again needs to think about his stun. It's starting to go down though. Gets back to fireball. Oh, a bit too slow there. Not getting the timing right at all. There he goes, slides. Doesn't get the full punish, but then instead gets the mirror.
Final round. Fight.
Throws in the fireball, but doesn't get away with it. Gets punished instead. Alright, Turkish Bread just using that stay on the offensive. Just wants to keep Rumors in this corner locked down. Having to drop these buttons. There we go. Another table turn. We see activation. Backdashes away from the throw. Rumors, of course, a lover of the command throw. He's using them wherever he can. That's 2-0 to Turkish Bread with this. First time we've seen his Urian in these tournaments. It's looking very scary.
Round 1. Fight!
There we go, counter hits galore. Rumors looking kind of. There we go, he tries to punch it again and just doesn't get it. Oh, misconfirmed there. Catches him out. Rock is out again. Back throw into your own mirror. Back throw again into the mirror. Just sit there and wait for it. Oh, one more hit and that's it.
Round 2.
Hits him in the bottom of the chin with the pipe. Alright, plus frames there. Catch. Turkish Bread, of course, tries to beat any throw attempt. Okay.
Play ball. Let's have some fun.
Advanced throw. So Rumors, of course, has to make something happen here. He doesn't have a lot of time to work with here. If he runs out of health in this round, he is out. He's in losers finals, but the rock saves him. Running out of V-Trigger now, though. V-Trigger is gone. He needs to lose the fight. He can't do much more with it. But Turkish Bread will take that and is now on set point for the winners final.
Final round.
For a 3-0 in winners final. That's quite a response. Perfect way to show off your brand new character. Alright, Rumors again showing that he's got what it takes to win this. He's wake up with that. Turkish Bread is ready though. He says not saw that coming. I choked the contents and it said wake up super on page 3. Alright, Rumors again, a lot of work to do here, but showing that Cody does have the damage to win this, and he's scoring all the hits, but here we go, some robbery's about to happen. And there it is, that is the end of winners final, and Turkish Bread has taken it 3-0 over Rumors AU. Let's start.
It's go time.
Definitely not the end for Rumors though. He is now in our losers final. He's got a fair amount of time to sit down, maybe go into the lab and think about what he's done wrong there. He does still have the chance to take it back to Turkish Bread, get his run back, and right the wrong that's just happened to him. Yeah, damn indeed, mate. I didn't expect that outcome. I'm not surprised that Turkish Bread took that, but let's see if I can. But I am sort of surprised that he managed to. What are we doing? Shen's jumping in already. Let's just invite everyone, and whoever's here in time can go first. Yeah, I'm not going to deny it. That was impressive. I'll lay it down for you. That Urian is definitely real. Now we're just waiting. Now we're just waiting to see who gets here first. We'll just go with whoever gets into the lobby first, I think. Can I spell Oceania? Alright, let's do this. Invite. CDR. 2 Ds. I am just getting called out on my spelling in Discord. Here we go, let's jump to the back of the queue. Shen Khan also jumps back to the queue because he's done this before. And we will have Food going up against Oceania with 2 Ds. As our next. Oh no, we've offended him so much he's run away. And we are back to first 2 here. Let's fix that. Where's he gone? Let's have a change of music, I think. Alright, Azidia says that Street Fighter crashed, so I'll invite him back in here in a minute. While we're waiting though, let's... So what part about Urian do you think fits your style that Rashid didn't? Turkish bread, I'm interested to hear. Oh, there we go. He is back. Ready to go. Back to the queue. So will this be Sagat versus Abigail?
Let's do this.
Or of course Azidia with 2 Ds, he needs to remind me, is quite a good option for, there's quite a good Alex up his sleeve as well, so 2 characters to pull out here. I'm not sure who would play better against Vu's Akuma slash Sagat slash which other character he has. He has quite a few. He's another one of those guys who can sort of pick up any character and get his head around them pretty quickly. We've gone Sagat versus Alex.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay. Alright, he's throwing out a lot of buttons here. Vu, as we've seen, is well on point with his DPs. He's quite comfortable hitting them. Doesn't punishes with a light kick. Nothing behind it though. Just goes for the forward throw. He takes the damage on offer. And he goes for a big jump in. No answer from Azidia. Oh, there we go. Big boot. Crush counter. Drops the combo. Gets another one. No, he needed to do crushing medium punch there to connect after that. Alright, EXTP, get off me. Oh wow, catches him out of it. And then gets parried through his trouble. Oh, does not cancel into Vitria. That would have done it for him, but instead he gets his head jumped on.
Round 2.
Oceania is probably granted a bit of a lifeline there. Okay, here we go. All these lariats, plenty of. Oh, doesn't finish off his combo. Alright, both players just trying to work out how they're going to get in here. Goes for that. That's actually very heavily punishable. Another big jump in here, and Oceania just lets him do it. He's playing a very calm game here, just walking backwards and forwards, working out how he's going to get in. Into CA. This will do it. No, it won't. Boo, you madman. Gets the V-trigger parry, decides that the next option, of course, is to EXTP, and it works for him. It keeps him alive. Alright, there we go. Good buffer into crash medium punch into Tiger Knee, but then his meaty isn't there, and Oceania takes the first game. This is, of course, back to first to 2. So, Turkish, sorry, Vu, not Turkish, but that was the last game.
Round 1.
Vu only has one game, only one more game to work out. You can't drop another one. Alright, he's gone back into a much more fireball heavy game here. Oh, there we go, there's that big air dive from Alex. Negative a hell of a lot if it gets blocked. Oh, catches him with the shoulder just from nowhere. Alright, Vu cornered again. Gets parried. Just throwing out these buttons. Just pressing a button when you're negative. What a bad man. Alright, there we go. Gets him into the corner. He's done it again. Ooh, gets him taken, but doesn't do anything with it. So it goes forward for the tag, saying, "Yep, I want you to keep taking. Keep being scared of this throw." Jumps up to beat the air command grab. And let's us all appreciate that. Even Phil and laugh has got there. Good bit of damage there from those two exchanges. Alex says, "I'm all warmed up," and Sagat goes, "No, you're not. Let's do it. Let's make you a bit hotter with some fireballs." EXTP, get off me. You can't reset. Vu again in one of these moments where he's really forgetting he's got a fireball. There you go, there's a good bit of damage there and a great bit of corner carry. Yeah. Oh, dashes forward, tries to go for EX something. Then gets thrown out.
Sagat wins. Round 1.
Okay, so both players on set point here. On one round here, one game. Let's try to use my words actually. Ooh, no punish. Just getting that ranging just wrong there. 2 jump ins unanswered though. Boots for getting his DPs. Dash up command throw. Boot to the face. This will be a lot of damage. Stun, a major problem. Oh, jumps over the command throw. Throws back in the corner instead of the reversal. Just using these buttons to get. He could have gotten a much bigger punish than that. Alright. So he just needs to work his way in and gets it with the jumping light kick. Zedia on set point.
Round 2. Fight.
Dashes up into the standing medium kick. Great button there for Scout. Throwing out these low forwards. Oh. Finally, there we go. Who's showing he's still got his fight. He's still got his DPs there. And Zedia really just showing that he's more than happy to sit back and wait. He doesn't need to play this that fast and aggressive. Then he activates V-Trigger and says, I'm ready to go. Oh, no punch. No combo on the This will be an expensive way to take the round, but Vu will have to take it. It's a much better option than losing the set. And Zedia won't be too worried about that either. He's forced Vu to blow through the rest of his meter to even it up. Oh, that could have been a much bigger punish there, but Vu instead just goes for the light confirm. Zedia with a huge meter advantage here, almost up to CA ready. Vu, of course, still looking for his first bar. Just trying to get lots of whiffs happening here, but no real punishes. Alright, Zedia has V-Skill activated, he's got full meter, he's got V-Trigger, he just needs to find his way in. You're looking for that right now. There it is. Vu on the other hand, full V-Trigger. About half a bar off having NCA, he's almost got it as well. Oh, there we go, both of them threw away a bar in the worst possible way. Oh, tries to jump away, but doesn't happen. Health plus save Vu for that last second, but it's not enough.
Alex wins.
So that ends up being 2-1 to Zedia over Vu.
It's go time.
Which means that up next we need to get Killer Queen in next for our second losers game. Shenkan going up against Killer Queen. Here we go, they are ready to go. So, a sad end for our Sagat brother. Disappointing. But that is the life you lead as a Sagat. You live by the fireball, you die by the DP. And he made it a good way for a Sagat. Right up to the top 6, but sadly it was not to be. Okay, here we go. This will be Shenkan or pulling out the Zeku against Killer Queen's Ed. Before anyone asks, I cannot pronounce Shenkan's CFN. Narconex, I think, is probably the closest you can get. He is a lot of fun, but you're using the wrong V-Trigger, man. V-Trigger 1, it's where it's at. Pulled in +3. It is, but how do you pronounce it? I guess you could say, and here we go, okay, Shenkan backwards, jumping in. No. Just waiting for his way in here. He's in young form, I think. Yes, yeah, that's young form. That was his dash. Alright, Shenkan backwards using that EX run to stay in. Both players with V-trigger active. Oh, the slide doesn't confirm the stop. Gets punished heavily for that back into the corner. Wakes up with buttons. Using V-trigger 2 here, that's interesting. Narknix. Alright. Shen's still looking for his activation. Runs in and gets thrown for his trouble.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright, Shenkan backwards needs to work out how to take this one here. Oh, there we go. Gets the slide. Showing us. V-Trigger 1 got massive buffs in the latest patch. It's now got all sorts of crazy plays. It's plus 10 on block. It's much faster, so it's so it can actually be used to punish things from distance. The juggle points got changed. It's really good now. Also, it's a cannon, and cannons are cool. I think from what guys like Zaffarino and things like that are saying, oh, this is it, I want to say. But what they're saying, by default, for most matchups, you'll want to use V-Trigger 1 and V-Skill 2. And then V-Skill 1 pretty good if you're expecting people to jump out at you.
Round 1. Fight.
Wow, that was an interesting hurt. Yeah, the Bushin flip get caught out by a standing medium punch. There we go. Just ignores the pull-in effect. Says I don't want to deal with this. I'm going to spend my free reversal here. Big jump in there. This will be a lot of damage. Shen won't leave anything on the table. There we go. Gets these. Goes for the side swap corner. Sorry, just the side swap corner. It's not really a corner combo. Alright, using all those plus frames from the X5 to his advantage here. Shen just jumps out of the corner, backs off. Chip could be an issue here for Killer Queen. Doesn't need it though, instead he just kicks him in the face.
Round 2. Fight.
I think the characters to use V-Trigger 2 for are going to be ones that have single hit moves that they're going to do from stupid distances. Things like, I see it. V-Trigger 2 is definitely really good against Honda because you can just parry his butt slams and stuff like that. But for the most part, the damage and things you get like that, you get off V-Trigger 1 is so more powerful. Now,
Zeku wins.
Seems to be thinking this is 1-1. I think I've missed a update of the game here. Yep.
Round 1.
But the change they made for his V skill, so now you get EX bar and V meter for V skill DPs and Tiger Knees means you can actually build up you can actually build up your V meter a lot quicker. Oh, there we go. Stays the same side and kicks him in the face. Shen working on the ghetto perfect here. There we go.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright. He's got all the screen position. Pulls out the DPs. Now he's going to punish him for it. Alright, stun, an issue here. Goes to the Xing. Nez walks under and just EX DPs him for trouble. Alright, here we go. One last hit for Nez. There it is. The trade is in his favour.
Zeku wins.
That's 2-1 to Shen can't overkill a queen as we've been sitting here discussing Sagat's V-triggers. And Shen is ready to go. He's... As soon as they're back in the lobby, he has kicked off the next match. He's got better places to be.
Let's do this.
I think there's actually a couple of V-Skill 2 versions of the side swap combos with Sagat now. So you can, if you got V-Skill 2 loaded, you don't need to have V-Trigger 2 for it.
Round 1.
Alright, here we go. Shen's Guile taking on Ocenia's Alex. This is loser semis though. This is we are one off. One off the losers final. I think this was actually meant to be first and two. They were way too quick for me. Alright, Shen has them stuck in the corner. Shen has Ziggy stuck in the corner. It's just activation. Into a command throw. Catches the jump in. Ziggy hasn't really used his... Oh, there we go. Jumps in on his head. Oh, there we go. Goes for another throw, but then gets caught instead.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, just checking. We were apparently first of 3 for all top 4 matches. Alright, yeah, that's still punishable at that range, I want to say. Oh, there we go. Goes for... I think that was meant to be a head stomp, but gets caught out instead. Shen just backing up slowly, giving Zedia room, then dashing in, taking up that space. No, that's a punish. Not a big one though. For that range, I want to say that was probably punishable too, but instead he gets thrown.
Guile wins.
That's one up.
It's go time.
There we go, they have switched out. I will quickly change the settings. This is first to 3, and all matches from this point on, first to 3. Shenkan is currently up 1-0. No, Shen plays on pad.
Let's do this.
I don't know, he seems to be doing a fair bit of winning tonight.
Round 1. Fight.
He's up to his 4th set win so far. This will be his 5th, so he's done plenty of winning so far. Catches him. Oceania giving up lots of space. Oh, I better switch these names around. Swap. Update. Alright, there we go. That's... Oh, catches him out with buttons on his wake up, but doesn't combo into anything. Alright, back into the corner. So what you're saying is he doesn't want to win, but he's just doing it anyway. Well, there we go. That's dash up command grab. Oceania, you. I respect the hustle. It's a pity that Shenkan definitely didn't, and he was ready to call that out. Prime example there of why Shen is such a good player. Even online, he's able to call out things like dashes. Like, I can't even do that offline. But for Shen, it's pretty easy. Alright, Oceania in a bad way here. He's got to start making a comeback now. He's got to. This will be, if he can come back from this, he will post it to Twitter. It will be well and truly worthy of. And there we go. That dash in again after activate is not working for him.
Guile wins.
No, I don't. I doubt it's 7-3. I don't think there's any matchups that are actually that bad at the moment. I've heard horror stories of Sagat versus Dalsim, but
Round 1.
I don't know.
Fight.
I feel like Alex can handle Guile. I think what we're seeing more here is Shenkan just being Shenkan and making any matchup he comes into look like a 7-3. Alright, just playing boots here. Yeah, you're right, we didn't. It was... Sakura's obviously higher rank, higher tier than Guile. So's Jury. Guile needs buffs. Capcom, please. Oh wow, he was so ready for that headstone. Yes. Did Gunfight make it into the top 8?
Round 2.
I didn't end up getting to see most of I didn't get to see much of Evo Japan, sadly. Alright, I think Shen definitely saw that jump and knew that the only thing he really had to worry about from that range was the dive, so he was pretty confident to sit there and hold back. There we go again, we're seeing this this habit of CD is getting blown up here. Activate, then dash. Oh, catches him in the nose, throws a fireball, and that's it. Shenkan.
It's go time.
There we have it. That's one way out of the match. You don't need to worry about waiting for loading screens. That is Shenkan 3-0. Moving on to take on Rumors in our losers final. So let's get Rumors back in here. There you go. Good effort to Oceania. I think that's the highest he's gone. That's let's get to the back of the queue. That's 4th in these tournaments. That's not a bad outcome. Not by any stretch. Against some absolute killers of the Australian FGC as well. So nothing to sneer at coming 4th in this tournament. Alright, so are we going to see the Cody again? Cody against Guile. Let's see. That's exactly what we're going to get. Guile versus Cody.
Round 1. Fight.
Yep, right here. Go. Yep, right here. Yep, right here. Yep.
I feel like
Play ball.
how does Rashid do against Guile? I feel like he's got enough ways in that he could really get in on Guile and just mess him up. Alright, here we go. Rumors got a big life deficit here to work through. Alright, the pipe is gone. There are no more rocks being thrown in this match. And Shenkan has still got all of his V-trigger ready, but he doesn't need to use it at all.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for 2 sways in a row, completely out of range of anything. Alright, Rumors is trying to force Shenkan to the corner. Gets the parry, it gets the sway, but ends up trading for it. Now he's very quickly running out of life here. Activates. Oh, no anti-air there.
Let's have some fun.
Okay, command throw, what's his response? V-reversal. Jump onto the physical one and then miss the pipe swing to lose the round. I believe so.
Round
No.
1. Fight.
He'll probably need to pick the right one. But I think if we see Rumors sway an EXDP here, then he'll definitely be feeling himself. That'll be a pretty hype moment to look at. All right, here comes the pipe. Rumors again has to make this thing work. He's activating when he's already a huge life deficit. And gets punched.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright, there we go. Kicks it. Goes for the kick over the top of the head. You really are a Urian main, Turkish Bread. As soon as someone says it's negative 11, your first thought is, I can tackle! I can EX tackle! There we go, finally gets the jump in, but doesn't get anything from it. Alright, another big jump in there, but it doesn't really... See, that is 2-0 now. Shen is burning through the this bracket. One game off, going up against Turkish Bread, who he lost to way back in, I want to say, round 2.
Round 1.
Alright, Rumour's ready to live and die by Cody here tonight. Shen just slowly sort of jittering back into the corner. There we go. EXDP straight through the +3. First time Shen's thrown one all night, so he's definitely was. So I don't think Rumours was really saw that coming at all. Alright, big jump in. Rumours is really starting to look like he's a bit stressed out here. He's not getting much much out of his pipe activation. We're really starting to see that see the problem in this matchup. There's alright, again he's down at half health already, and he's been forced to activate. He's gonna there we go, catches out the thrower. That'll be stunned. That'll be it. That is Shenkan 3-0 again.
Guile wins.
Wow, okay, so that brings us to grand finals. We are all the way to the final, the potential last set of the night. Although Shenkan will definitely be hoping it is the second last. As we get Turkish Bread back in here, we are ready to kick off the grand final. Let's have another change of music, I think. I like this one. It's got a bit more oomph for the grand final. Let's get Turkish Bread back in here. And as we've seen, Shenkan is definitely out for blood here tonight. He has gone through the last 2 games with very little signs of stopping. Alright, it's worth noting that this is the first time my against the V-Skill 1 in particular, I think he's still able to just throw it out and have it travel too slowly for him. So he can't sway around it, and Cody's never really been great against fireballs. But this is the first time that my version of Stream Control has ever had to set Turkish Bread to be listed as in the winner's side of the grand final. So, congratulations, Turkish Bread. Welcome to the winner's circle. Let's see if you can go all the way tonight. Alright, Turkish Bread also saying that you might have to leave soon for dinner. We might be forced to kill some time mid-set here, or between reset, as we wait for him to go off and find dinner. And here we have Captain Guile going up against Pinkurian.
Round 1.
Fighting in the dimension of grid paper. Alright, here we go. Shen using this V skill just to force Turkish Bread straight into the corner. This is the run back for a set that wasn't on stream earlier. This was back in round 2 when Turkish Bread beat Shen 3-0. So Shen's the sort of character player who will have made an adjustment. He will know how to thought about what lost him in the first one. Alright. Turkish Bread stuck in the corner here with a lot of life missing. He needs to figure out. Oh wow, throws out the EX to punish the charge up and fireball. Very clever from Shen. Alright, here we go. Here's the activation. Turkish Bread needs to rob this right now. Goes to the throw. Oh, there we go. And he does get his robbery.
Round 2. Fight.
Dash up, crouching white punch into tick throw. Is that a whiff crouching heavy punch into sweep? Shen has the big brain setups going on now. Oh, big jump over the V-trigger fireballs. That's the end of the first game. Turkish Bread one game closer to winning. And there we go. That's the other thing we have now. Is Turkish Bread has just said, "I've got to go have dinner. Give me 10." Alright, so we have 10 minutes to kill as Turkish Bread goes up 1 and then runs off for dinner. Oh, you're kidding. And yeah, you're right, for a Urian, that was a fairly clean robbery. Okay, so we have a couple of minutes to wait for Turkish Bread to return from dinner. Just push him to the back of the queue so they're both ready. And Shen wants a set, okay. Alright guys, I don't promise anything at all. This may be the roughest game we get to watch all night. But let's see how we go against the man himself.
Dare you challenge the king?
Oh, I see how it is. He's going to show me up on my own character. Disgusting. I just want to point out that, of course, my Sagat wins based off style alone. Check out those pants. sit here and throw some fireballs. But let's go for a jumping over that. It does not TB. I instead get a overhead when I wanted a fireball. Let's use that. Cool. Back throwing into the corner. Fair enough.
Round 2.
Showing me up my own character, that's disgusting. Have you no shame, my man? Always be ready to silver it up. Oh, where was the cancel? Oh, he lets me get away with it. Everything about this is pretty fraudulent from both sides, I think. There we go.
Final round. Fight.
Yeah, okay. Oh, tried to walk underneath it. Not a great idea with the guard. Oh. Ugh, I'm getting way too many wrong buttons here. Okay. Cool. As you can see, I'm not great at commentating my own matches because I'm too busy getting beat. Oh. At least the good thing is with Sagat mirrors, they're normally quite slow, so we can waste a lot of time waiting for Turkish bread to get back. Just enjoyed it. This is the second week in a row we've had a bit of an exhibition match between during the grand final.
Round 1.
Maybe. Ooh, terrible throw. Enough damage out of that, could have got more. Oh, terrible. Okay. Alright, and it turns out the Turkish bread is now back. Terrible fireball. Yeah, that'll hit me, of course it will.
Round 2.
Okay.
Fight.
Yep. Oh, damn it, too early. Pick up forward heavy. Ah, dropped it. Wrong button. There we go, that's the end of that. Just threw that last match, that last round there so Turkish Pro can get back. He's now ready to go. Okay, here we go. After that brief interlude, we return to the main attraction. Turkish Bread up 1-0 in this grand final for the tournament. Looking to continue his run of 3-0s in this tournament. He's gotten quite a few so far. One of those already being Shenkan before. Shenkan is sticking with Guile.
Round 1. Fight!
The other thing I'd like to point out is also I have been sitting here commentating all day, whereas Shen's been playing, so I'm not warmed up. Okay, here we go. So fireball wards where Yuri can keep up with Guy. Never thought we'd see the day. Backdashes away from the yeah, exactly. He's just slacking off all the time while wake up EXT, the EX flash kick. Let's go. One thing I do like to say about Shenkan's Guile is he's not reliant on one anti-air. Like most Guiles, you look at them and go, oh, he's walking around. That means he doesn't have his flash kick ready. He might be able to jump it in on, but Shen's Guile, absolutely not. He's always ready with that crouching heavy punch. Oh, okay, Turkish Bread lands on the fireball. Not what he wanted to do there. Now he's just taking to the air, trying to get out of this corner, and it hasn't worked for him at all.
Guile wins.
Okay, 1-0. I don't think Turkish Bread will be willing to change out for this. Yuri's been doing pretty strongly all tournament. He says he's enjoying the character, so hopefully he's... Okay, here we go. For a brief moment we had a real fireball war going on there, but then jumping solves that. Walks back out of the throw attempt and punished heavily for it. Flash kick, that will be it. Turkish Bread goes up around.
Round 2.
Really just a moment of panic there from Shenkan. Don't think you really needed to throw out the EX flash kick there. He had his time again. I think he would have decided it wasn't the right move, but seems to have composed himself though. Much better control here while Oh wow, jumps over the overhead. Over the mirror to keep his offense going. Alright, Turkish Bread gotta work out what he's gonna do here. He's facing a losing battle here with Shenkan throwing out these booms. He's got a mirror left though, he's just gotta work out how to get it out, but he doesn't manage to in the end.
Final round. Fight.
Oh, big jump in there, trades on it though. Turkish Bread takes the air again, this time with in the form of the EX knee drop. He really does not want to be in the corner, and he's doing his best to jump as hard as he can out of it. Alright, here we go. This is not pushed far enough back to combo off the mirror. Alright, Shen has the life lead here, and a flash kick off that will push him.
Guile wins.
Alright, and Shen's brief mirror match with myself has obviously put him in the right mindset to start this streak and to go 2 up, 1 up against Turkish Bread.
Fight.
Dash and crouching medium punch. Seeing some high tier footsies here. I think he's I think he's just getting his he probably is getting his timing for holding down back pretty much perfect. You gotta remember, Shen played Guile all the way through Season 2 and a lot of Season 3 as well, so he's well attuned with how long the character needs to be holding down before they can flash kick or boom. Oh wow, it's eating his fault. Yeah, he's as soon as he throws out the boom, he's straight back to those to charge into the next one.
Round 2. Fight.
You do, but he's just as soon as he starts throwing the boom, he's gone back to down back. So it's basically input command straight back to down back, and then he's able to charge up the next one in time for when Turkish Bread jumps in. That's a very quick response from Turkish Bread to take it to all.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay, here at the end of this round, this game will either result in the end of the tournament or the reset. Just looking up the numbers at the moment. For what it's worth, it takes 40 frames for to throw out a sonic boom, and then oh wow, we've got the boom mix-ups going. Swap sides there. But yeah, it takes 40 frames for a sonic boom to be thrown, but you need to hold for a flash kick 45. So, assuming like as soon as he starts the boom, if he goes straight into the flash kick, he only needs 5 frames afterwards to be able to throw out a flash kick afterwards again. And as I was saying earlier, if you watch Shen Khan, you'll see that he's very good at knowing when he doesn't have the charge ready, and so he will switch to doing another move instead. Speaking of, here we have Shen Khan with set point and reset point here. That's it. He has reset the bracket.
Guile wins.
So that is Shen Khan's Guile taking it 3-2 over Turkish Bread, resetting the bracket and technically pushing Turkish Bread down into losers with him, where he's hoping to beat him with experience. Not quite, but what it means is that 5 frames after you throw the boom out, as soon as if you have your if you go straight back into charge as soon as you can, then you only need 5 frames before you're able to do the flash kick. And if you think about it, you the average jump is about 40 frames, about 45. So you can see you get pretty close to being able to just flash kick after throwing a boom. Now I believe that Turkish Bread has...
Round 1. Fight!
That's what it is. He's decided that he was obviously too weighed down by his suit, and so he just got rid of it. Shades of Dragon Ball Z, where the characters take off their weighted clothing to before they start fighting. Alright, here we go. Turkish Bread again, stuck in the corner. Managed to get that fireball going. Okay, so ignores the GX fireball. Alright, Shen Khan survives the mirrors. Now able to just Turkish Bread deciding that the floor is actually a one big bouncy castle, jumping castle, whatever it's called. He's got 25 seconds. He doesn't need to rush this, although he definitely needs to get some health on out of Shen Khan soon enough. Oh, bang! There we go. That's it. First game to Shen Khan after a very strong attempt at coming back from Turkish Bread. Manages to whip punish the anti-air attack there. Alright, that'll be a punish. Catches the, I think that was a throw tech there. With the upside down kick. Turkish Bread really struggling to get it in on Shen Khan though, I'd say. A lot of his
Guile wins.
a lot of his damage comes from jumping. Usually 2 jumps in a row. And Shen seems to be just willing to chip him down and then surviving whichever mirror mix-up comes when when Turkish Bread does manage to get in.
Fight!
There we go, another jump in. That's not really in anyone's favour though. But they slowly walk back to the other end of the screen. There we go. Alright, here we go. Turkish Bread needs to do something with this. Oh, gets the... Oh, there we go. That's a punish for that. And Turkish Bread again leaving himself with a very big comeback to make. Oh, really isn't lining himself up for success here. Right, there we go. EX headbutt. Shen's in the corner. Doesn't worry too much, just walks forward as Turkish Bread gives him room. Oh, so he's Australian knuckle glue, is he? Or maybe he just mirrors knuckle glue and he plays G when knuckle glue plays G. Okay. Massive jump in there, gets plenty of damage off it. Happy to just sit here and throw these booms here. Calls it out. Probably should have stayed at the same side to bounce off the mirror there. I'm pretty sure he was holding back in the hope of blocking. Alright. That will be the end of that. We won't see much more mirror shenanigans out in this round. Yeah, there we go. Good jump in there from Shen to take that game as well, and he's now 2-0 up in the bracket reset. Turkish Bread may be a bit too
It's go time.
a bit too scared of Shen here. He's backing off a lot, trying to go back to full screen and charge that V skill. He's gone back to the character select screen to think about what he's doing, what's going wrong. Perhaps he's decided that Kyrian's not going to do it for him.
Let's do this.
Shen lost to Turkish Bread. So this is the run back from their game back in round 2 of the bracket. Alright, so he's forced him to switch to Balrog instead.
Round 1. Fight!
I am currently incredibly distracted by how shiny Guile's pants are. There we go, the dash up, overhead, upside down kick again for the throw tech. He's caught Turkish Bread teching a lot of the time. Oh, that was a EX boom that gets caught out there. Waking up with buttons. Just get off him, he says. He's... that was probably the most damaging crash and light kick that anyone's ever seen with all that great damage from the V reversal that Shen's been throwing out. That trade works out beautifully for Shen. He has now moved into tournament point. If he wins this, it's the end of the night. Turkish Bread, on the other hand, needs to win the next 2 rounds and then keep it all going. He needs to win 3 games in a row. This is a very big ask at the moment. Shen's stuck in the corner. He's just activated. Oh, there we go. Tap, but that's -2 now. That'll be punished. Back throws out to the middle of the screen. Balrog activates. Starts throwing out the records. That's activation. That'll be killed. That'll be chip out for very clever of him, knowing that Shenkan could not V reversal in V trigger mode, could not EXDP. He had to take that chip kill. Still a very hard place to come back from. He's got to win the next round, and Shen has a CA ready, so he could pull that out in any second. Alright, Shen just cautiously walking backwards and forwards. Max activation into... Goes to the reset, it doesn't work out for him. EXP, get off me, he says. V-Trigger and net V-Reversal, sorry, and now Turkish Bread is out of V-Trigger, he has CA. Shen is looking for one more confirm into anything to win. 2 hits should do it for him, 1 light won't be enough. Just waiting for anything here. He now has a lot of V-reversal ready. Alright, time is now a factor. Turkish Bread is running away. Shen gives chase. Oh, and gets clipped out. Turkish Bread survives.
Balrog wins.
Shen probably knew that throwing out booms in that range, Turkish Bread would just duck around them, just V-skill around them, and so he'd end up losing more time. Instead decided to just move forward. Turkish Bread showing that not all barrel players are apes. There's some thought processor going on there. Alright, that's a sweep, and this gets punished by Shen. Alright. Oh wow, dashes into the crush counter button. Wish the overhead, but not punished for it. CP to deal with the mix up and his wake up. There we go. EXCP to finish him off again. That is Shenkan back on tournament point.
Round 2.
It's been here before. Last time Turkish Bread was able to fight him off. Oh, rare missed anti-air from Shenkan there. Just wasn't ready. Oh, goes double crouching light punch, but doesn't get anything off it. Oh, wow, what a call out on the V-skill. Throws out the boon to make him do it, and then follows up with the forward heavy punch. Alright, Turkish Bread once again in a bad spot. He's got trigger ready, but his next hit will kill. If he activates now, he's got to watch out for Chip, but he won't need it. Shenkan throws him for the round, the game, the tournament. That is it. We have our winners, ladies and gentlemen. I will take off this headset. And that's the end of the night. Quite an interesting and a very tense finish there as Shenkan takes it over Turkish Bread. Turkish Bread's second. That's all off the back of a Urian that has only been playing for quite a short time, I think. So very impressive play there. Rumors, of course, our third, and Oceania rounding out our top 4. I don't know there's much else to say. If you're not part of the Discord and you're in Australia/New Zealand, you should definitely join out. Come and hang with us. Come and play some games with us. We have the if you're a new player and you're still wanting to find your way in the game, then we've got our Learners Lounge where you can ask for some of the helpers to. And Dank Scorpio will never let me forget, of course. Fledglings is tomorrow night. If you are ranked from rookie all the way up to ultra gold, and you're in Australia and you want to play some Street Fighter, then definitely join up Fledglings, the tournament where the smaller guys get to go at it and get some great commentary and advice from some of the really wise heads of our community. Yeah, if you're in Australia, definitely join the Discord. Come and play with us. This VOD will be posted to YouTube, so go and check that out. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube, smash that like button, ring that bell. I think that's all the things they do with YouTube these days. Hit that thumbs up. That one too. That's all I've got. That's all I've got for you tonight. That's the end of the night. Thank you everyone who joined in. As always, you can't run the tournaments without the players to watch. I've been Not Quite Dr. Death, Swoopy the Magpie. I hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see you next time.